The following is a presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future, and presented not only by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs, but also by Roberto Chiavini Games. You can find Roberto Chiavini Games at RobertoChiaviniGames.com and sportsreplays.net/Roberto. And welcome to a very special evening of championship tennis for you tonight. We bring out Unforced Airs, Roberto Chiavini's game-by-game tennis masterpiece, and do the best ultimate what-if 1970s Fed Cup semifinals and finals. We feature from the National Tennis Center in Flushing Meadow, New York. We're playing on the hard court, although that's just for imagination. In our first semifinal this evening, a 3 of 5 final between, or semifinal between the Czechoslovakia, I keep calling it the Czech Republic, but Czechoslovakia and the United States. And the other semifinal will feature Great Britain versus Australia. And so we'll show you how to play the game. It's best of 3 sets. It's 2 singles matches and a double, and we're going to play Davis Cup style, so if it's not decided after 3 matches, we'll play a 4th or a 5th match until somebody finally goes through, and then we will play the final. So again, this is a game-by-game simulation, not point-by-point, and so it's and certainly not shot-by-shot, so and not set by set. So kind of it's a quick play. This shouldn't take all that long. I'll show you how to play, and we'll go through our semifinalists, shall we? In our first semifinal, we will feature Renata Tomanova of Czechoslovakia versus Rosie Casales of the United States. If you're not sure who Renata Tomanova is, well, there's her picture. She was the 1976 Australian Open and French Open finalist. And a pretty good doubles player in her own right. And I forgot we didn't really remember who Rosie Casales looked like. There she is from her playing days. Member of the International Tennis Hall of Fame. And our second match of this tie will be Martina Navratilova from the Czechoslovakia. Again, I keep saying Czech Republic. Against Chris Evert. And we should not need to put up pictures of them. You should know who they are. The doubles match, which would technically be the next day, will be Navratilova and Tomanova versus Rosie Casales and Billie Jean King. And the Fed Cup is now named after Billie Jean King. Great Britain and Australia, the first match will be Sue Barker versus Wendy Turnbull. Sue Barker, if you are from the UK, you know who she is. She actually won the 1976 French Open, was a very good doubles player. In fact, she will play with Virginia Wade in the doubles portion of their tie. Has been a presenter on BBC television since 1993, I believe. Hosted Wimbledon and all that. And up until last year, hosted A Question of Sport. Wendy Turnbull, one of those players from Australia that, well, look, they're identical numbers here. A very good player, but could never quite break through the. If you're a fan of tennis, you know who she is. But historically speaking, not sure what else, except for that she was a good player for a long time. And the dream matchup between the two countries: Virginia Wade, the 1977 Wimbledon ladies champion, and Yvonne Goolagong, who probably was the best player outside of Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova in the mid to late 70s. Margaret Court wasn't carded. So the doubles match, Sue Barker and Virginia Wade versus Yvonne Goolagong and Young. And I don't know her first name. She's not carded as a singles player. So those are the two semifinals for you. We'll do the Americans and the Czechs first. And so it's very simple. You see the two 10-sided die there, the 35 there. We will give the Americans the home court advantage. So Rosie will serve first. And if she rolls a 1 to 79, she wins the game. It's a 1 roll for each game. Mostly. If we roll an 80 or higher, then Tomanova has a chance to break. If she rolls between a 1 and a 55. Now, most tennis sets are first to 6 win by 2 and then a tiebreaker. But we don't play tiebreakers here. We will keep it best of 3 so it doesn't run forever. But we're not playing a tiebreaker. So it's possible we could have, well, hopefully, maybe some extended tennis. So that's pretty much how you play the game. And let me show you. So Casals will roll first. And if she rolls a 1 to 79, she wins the game. She rolls a 99. So Tomanova with a chance to break right off the bat with a 1 to 55. .30, she gets the X. She's up 1 love. Now she will serve 1 to 70. 41. So she leads 2 love here in the first set. Casals 1 to 79, 26. So she holds. Tomanova 63. She holds. 3-1. Casals holds for 3-2. A 42 for Tomanova is a hold. Casals rolls a 34. Okay, so Tomanova rolled a 77, so she does not automatically win the game. So now Casals can break serve and put this first set back on serve at 4-all if she rolls a 1 to 64. She rolled a 31. We're on serve. Four all. Yep, easy hold. Tomanova. Ooh, 99. Now, there's optional rules. So if I'd rolled that, there's a chart, and you can roll a third die for that. But we're just going to play the basic here. Casals wins the game with a 64 or lower. It's a 51. So Rosie is serving for the 6-4. So Casals wins the first set 6-4. And it's just that simple. I won't make you watch the second set of this match. If it goes to the third, we'll show it to you, and we'll show you all of the Martina-Chris match in a moment. Well, Tomanova broke Casals early in the second set and won it 6-3. So we'll show you the entire third set. It will be Tomanova to... No, Casals will serve first. And remember, 1 to 79 for her. Tomanova, 1 to 70. $27. 45, 2-all. Rosie, as you saw, got the easy break in the first. So they've broken each other. Well, Casals broke Tomanova twice in the first set. And Tomanova broke Rosie once in the second. Serving 2-all. Okay, so Tomanova doesn't get the automatic win, but Rosie can break her if she rolls 1 to 64. She rolls a 9. So she's up 4-2, serving now. 1 to 79, 76. That's a... Ah. So Tomanova serving to stay in the match, 2-5. 75. It's not an automatic break. 1 to 64, 94. So Tomanova holds. So let's just say they exchange some deuce points. But Casales now to serve for the match. Oh, little nerve. She rolled a 98. Let's see if Tomanova can break back. 1 to 55. Yes! So on serve, Tomanova serving 4-5. Uh-oh. Again, we're a deuce. Casales wins the match on a 1 to 64. 85. No! So Tomanova holds for 5-all here in the third set. Remember, no tiebreak. Casales to serve and holds. So Tomanova serving to stay in the match. 47, she will. Casales, 13. Lead 7-6. Tomanova now to stay in the match. 59, she will. 7-all in the third set. Now 8-7 Casales. 8-all. What an opening match. Casales won the first set 6-4. Tomanova won the second 6-3. And we're 8-all, no tiebreaker here in the third set. She rolled a 50, so Casales does her job. Now Tomanova, 45, she does. 9-all. Casales. Ooh, oh, she does hold. Barely. She rolled a 77. She won the game with a 79. Wow. So 10-9 now in the deciding set. 43, she holds. So I clear my sheet. We're at 10-all. So this is for 11-10 for Casales. And Rosie rolls a 30. 11-10. Tomanova, 5-0. You can tell the lower the roll, I would say that was a love hold. So 11-all here in the third set. Casales at 37. Tomanova rolls a 27. 12-all. Casales is 70. Tomanova an 88. Okay. So at 13-12 in the third set, Casales can break if she rolls a 1 to 64 and win the match. And she rolls a 34, and Rosie does just that. So the Americans get the first point of this best of 5, with Casales winning. (14-12) in the third set. So a big point for the Americans as they hope to advance to the finals against either Great Britain or Australia. Well, the greatest rivalry, or one of the greatest rivalry in professional women's tennis, is about to take place. Martina Navratilova has an 82% chance of holding her serve, and if Chrissy messes up, a 67% chance. But Martina was a little bit heavier in the days that she lived before she defected to the United States. Her hair was certainly a lot darker. And Everett, this was the prime of her career, so she's going to be extremely hard to break. Her service number is 93. And her break of serve number is 78. So Everett to go first. And this would be, technically, if this was television, the last match of the day, because the doubles will be played technically on the second day. But for this, we're doing it, so we'll go to Great Britain and Australia for their day one action after this. So Martina and Chrissy. Christina Marie to serve. With the Americans up 1 big point with Casal's 14-12 third set victory over Renata Tomanova. 62 will do. 79 will do for Martina. 23. 90. So Martina down a break point. Chrissy converts the break, or gets the break, if she rolls a 1 to 78. Chrissy rolls a 30. And she's up 3-1 here in the first set. And she converts the break with a 48. So 4-1, first set. Martina holds. Chrissy serving 4-2. Chrissy, oh, she rolled a 94. So Martina can get this back on serve with a roll of 1 to 67. Deuce. And Martina will do it. On serve, Navratilova now serving 3-4. No, a 97. Oh. So Chrissy, it's deuce. Advantage Everett, 1 to 78. 67, the baseline winner does it. And Everett serves 5-3 here in the first. And will do it. She wins the first set 6-3. Martina will serve first here in the second. Remember, Casals won the first set of her match 6-4. And Martina rolls a 38. She holds. So did Chrissy. Martina holds for 2-1. Oh, 1. Boom, boom, boom. 2-all. Martina now in trouble. The serve and volley game. We are playing on a hard court here at the National Tennis Center. Like that matters. But so Chrissy has break point. 1 to 78. Second serve 18. And Chrissy holds for 3-2. And consolidates the break with that 27 for 4-2. So Martina in a lot of trouble here in the second set. Rolls a 5. Serve and volley. Boom, boom, boom. Chrissy serving 4-3. Yep, that's a good hold. Martina serving to stay in the match 3-5. And she will. Everett for the match. 5-4, second set. She rolled, oh my goodness, she rolled a 1. Well, hello, nurse. It's a straight set win for Everett. 6-3, 6-4. So if Rosie Casals and Billie Jean King can win their doubles match in the third part of this video, the Americans are up 2 on the Czechs, and they would go to the final. Now, the Australians are technically the higher seed, and we'll just show you stuff if this first Barker-Turnbull match goes to the third set, but we will show you the Wade Goolagong, which would have been a titanic match in the 70s. And the way this, as we said, the Fed Cup or Federation Cup was played, it was all in one place. It was not at each home countries there. So not at the Kooyong courts, which I was kind of hoping it would be in Australia on grass. Nope, we're in the States at the National Tennis Center on the hard court. And so we'll tell you either after the Barker-Turnbull match or you'll watch the third set. Well, you wouldn't necessarily know it from looking at those scores, but as we go to the third set of what's been an entertaining Sue Barker-Wendy Turnbull opener for Great Britain versus Australia, both players that ended up losing the set had chances to win. In fact, early breaks for Turnbull in the first set had her up 4-2 before Barker stormed back to win 7-5, and then Barker had a chance to win the match up 5-2 in the second and blew it. And so Turnbull won the second set in extra games 9-7. So the deciding set here between Sue Barker and Wendy Turnbull for the first point of this match between Great Britain and Australia. And I believe Barker will serve. Barker will serve first, and she rolls a 26 and holds. Turnbull holds. Oh, holds at love. A hold. 2-all in the third. 3-2 Barker in the third. Easy hold so far. Another one for Barker. Five for Barker. Serving to stay in the match. Yep, 5-all. And no break chances in this third set. 13 won't do it either. Now this literally is to stay in the match because it would be 7-5 if Turnbull can't convert. 1-71, 39. Remember, no tie breaks here in the 70s. They were in matches, but not for this. Now Turnbull again to stay in the match, down 6-7. She does. 7-all. Easy hold for Barker. Now Turnbull. Okay, so at 7-8, Barker has a break point, and this would be for the match and the point for Great Britain. She won the first set 7-5. Turnbull won the second set 9-7. And if Barker can roll between a 1 and 56, this match is over. It is a 62, and Turnbull hangs on. 8-all in the third. Remember, cards and dice don't get tired. Again, serving to stay in the match, 22, 9-all. So Barker serving at 9-all. Uh-oh. Can Turnbull do it? 10-9. 1-71. Yes! Turnbull hangs on. And wouldn't that have been something to watch? So again, Turnbull had a chance to win easy in set 1, and Barker stormed back to win that one 7-5. Barker held a substantial lead in set 2. A break, I believe, was up 5-2, and loses a set 9-7. And then you just saw Turnbull win that third set 11-9. And so Australia, who should win this tie, has won the first match, and they have 1 point. We'll do Wade and Goolagong in a moment. So, Virginia Wade, the 1977 Women's Ladies Champion, and Yvonne Goolagong, who was one of the rare players who married, had a baby, and still played well competitively as Yvonne Goolagong Collie in the early 80s. So, this is the feature match of this tie, or a rubber, and that's what they're called when you have two countries that meet each other in a Davis Cup or a Fed Cup or a Billie Jean King Cup. It's a rubber or a tie. So it'll be Goolagong to serve. She is 1 to 86. Wade is 1 to 78. And they hold for 1-all. 63 is 2-1. Okay, 96. So Wade has a chance to break her here at 2-all here in the first set if Virginia can roll a 1 to 63. 23 will do, and Virginia's got the break. Now serving 3-2. Yep. Converts for 4-2. Oh, 1 to 78. She rolled a 77. Goolagong serving to say in the first set. She trails 5-3. Wade serving for the set at 5-4. 75 will do it, and Virginia takes the first set 6-4. So Goolagong will serve first with an even number of games. So Australia won the first game of the match, of the tie anyway. Turnbull with that dramatic 11-9 win over Barker in the third set. Wade 6-4 in the first for the UK. Goolagong now to serve, down a set. And those X's means they win the game. It's just a way for me to keep track. Okay, so Goolagong in trouble here at 1-all here in the second set. Virginia Wade, can she roll a 63 or lower? She does. And has the early break. She's serving 2-1. Up a set, rolls a 58. If she can hold her serve the rest of the way, she'll win this in straights. Up 3-2, 23, that'll do. Goolagong will hold for 3-4. $20 will do. To stay in the match, she rolls a 25. So here's the moment of truth. Wade up 5-4, serving for the match. She wins the match on a 1 to 78. And she rolls a 78. How about that? Goolagong fought her, you can imagine, outwent 3 or 4 deuces before Wade put her away, and the Great Britons have tied this rubber at 1 match apiece. So we know we'll get one more. There'll be reverse singles, so the fourth singles match will be, or the third singles match, the fourth match in the set, will be Wade and Goolagong. But we'll play the doubles ones offline and show you the results right after this. Well, I'll show you the third set of this doubles match between Yvonne Goolagong and Young versus Sue Barker and Virginia Wade. Barker and Wade got 2 breaks in the first set of their match, and they stormed through to a 6-2 opening set win. And then Goolagong and Young broke at 4-all to make it 5-4, and Goolagong and Young held serve to go 6-4. So the tie is 1 point apiece, and this doubles match is 1 point apiece, and it's the same way as we play the other. We roll for serve, and if Goolagong and Young roll between a 1 or 80, they potentially, well, they will hold. If it's 80 or higher, then Barker and Wade can roll between 1 and 66 to break serve. So as we said, third and decisive set, 6-2, for Barker and Wade in the first, Goolagong and Young 6-4 in the second, and they will serve here in this decisive third set. And they don't necessarily hold. Oh, they do! Oh, Barker and Wade had a chance to break to start the first set and can't do it. Goodness me. That's a 91, so break point for Goolagong and Young. 1-65, yes. Goolagong pumping her fist. She was so distraught after what happened to Wade yesterday and the first set, but once they got that break back, now let's see if she can, if they can, convert the break. They can. Barker and Wade in trouble. They're now 1-4 here in the third set. They hold for 2-4. And now at 2-5, they're serving to stay in the match. They do. For the match. They do. So Goolagong and Young win the doubles portion. And so this tie will go to a fourth match, or fourth game. And it's reverse singles, so it'll be Wade and Goolagong again. But that will be in a few moments. First, we're going to play offline again the Czechs and the Americans doubles match on Retro Sports Network. Now, we know the Americans will have advanced to the finals of the Fed Cup 70s Dream Replay because Casales and King did wonders in the doubles. They won the first set 7-5 over Navratilova and Tamanova. Kind of an easy set. They got the late break, and then Casales and King steamrolled halfway through the second set before Navratilova and Tamanova broke at 2-4 to make it 3-4, and they held for 4-4, and we held all the way until 9-8 or 8-9 in the second set. And Navratilova and Tamanova rolled the break number, and Casales and King rolled a 77. So the Americans are through to the finals, and we'll figure out who the Americans will play and who they will play in a few moments. But right now, we at least have one more match between Great Britain and Australia. And so it'll be Wade and Goolagong for the second time in 3 days. Goolagong lost to Wade 6-4, 6-4. And where there were no world of hurt in the doubles match in the first set, they were down 6-2 to Barker and Wade before Goolagong and Young caught a break late and won 6-4, and then got an early break in the third to win that 6-3. So match is now 2-1 in favor of Australia. If Goolagong wins, they win the tie 3-1. We won't bother to roll for Barker and Turnbull. If Wade wins again, we will play Barker and Turnbull in the fifth and deciding match. So all sorts of excitement here. Goolagong 81-86 for her serve. Again, you would have thought she would have been heavily favored against Virginia Wade, especially because Wade's return is only 1-63. But Wade got the break, and Wade held on. So here we go. Third day, first of maybe two matches between the Great Britons and the Australians. Goolagong to serve. And we'll just keep quiet unless it's a potential break or something remarkable with the dice. Easy peasy so far. Three all. Both players playing tight, 4 all. Now, Goolagong up 5-4, so Wade serving to stay in the set at 4-5. Yep. Okay, so Wade has a potential chance to break here for 6-5 if she rolls a 1-63. 38 will do. And she rolls a 1-78 here, and she'll win the first set 7-5. 84! Oh no! So Deuce or advantage Goolagong here. 1-71. Yep, 6 all. Okay, now because we're in extra games here, if Wade is broken, the set is over. She's serving 6-7. And now Goolagong has set point. 1-71 ends the set. 50. So we'll clear the board and play the second set. But Goolagong trying to force a... We're trying to win this. Right? Turnbull? Yep. Trying to win this. They're one set away from the final. They win the first 8-6. So Goolagong again will serve first because it was an even number of games. And so if Australia wins, this will be what they use for their finals against the Americans. Can't get much easier than rolling a 3. Don't give her the game yet, Ron. Okay. 3 all. So, nothing even really close to a break. So, Goolagong 5-4. Wade serving to keep Britain in the Fed Cup. And she's given up the break point. So, Australia can win this if Goolagong rolls between a 1 and a 71. How about a 95? Wade fights her way out of it. 5 all. Wow. Again, Goolagong holding with ease. 6-5. Wade now serving 5-6. And again, Goolagong has match point. 1-71. And this time, Yvonne does the job, and Australia and the United States will play in the Dream 70s Fed Cup. They win it 3-1. And Goolagong wins the third singles match 8-6. 7-5, avenging her loss to Virginia Wade 2 days ago. We'll set up for the final and present highlights of that right after this. Well, let's at least tell you who will be in this championship final between the Americans and the Australians. Wendy Turnbull will play Billie Jean King, who will play singles this time. Rosemary Casales did quite well in her match with Billie Jean King in the doubles and in the singles, but it's Billie Jean King's Cup now, so don't you think she should play singles? And with those numbers, yeah. She's pretty good. She's a pretty heavy favorite over Wendy Turnbull. The other match, singles match, Yvonne Goolagong and Chris Evert. And again, you'd think that Christina Marie would be the heavy favorite there. Goolagong and Young, who played so well in the doubles, will play the day two, along with Everett and King. Not as good as King and Casals, but you just never know. And so we will come to you at the end of, or the third set of Turnbull and King. Well, Turnbull, a good player in her own right, but no match for Billie Jean King, who was hyped up her first singles match of this Fed Cup. 6-3 in the first, 6-4 in the second. So the Americans have a 1-0 lead in the final as we get ready to go with the second singles match between Yvonne Goolagong and Chris Evert. And we'll show you that match in its entirety. So, America's the higher seed. Everett will serve first. And she's 1-93. Goolagong, 1-86. She really was very good in her day. But if she misses it, look at Chrissy's return, 78. You're not losing if you're rolling fives. Okay, so Goolagong now has Everett with a break point, 1-78. 74 will do it. Chrissy serving 3-1. Chrissy now 4-1. Goolagong serving to stay in the first set, down 2-5. Barely. Oh my goodness, she rolled an 85. So this is for the first set. 1-93. 98! Oh my goodness gracious. So Goolagong, 1-71. This is to get back on serve. 77, no! Chrissy holds on, 6-3. Wowzers. Goolagong had her dead to rights, needed a 1-71, and rolled a 77. Oh, the crowd here at the National Tennis Center going nuts. Set 2 in a moment. So odd number of games, Goolagong will serve first. If she can put some pressure on Chrissy, they can claw back. They would be the, I want to say, slight favorite over Everett and King in the doubles. That would be for the match. But we're not there yet. She's got to win this set. And that's a good start. That wasn't routine on the 79, but it'll do. Goolagong rolling the lower numbers. 3 all in the second. Now 4 all. This is big now, Goolagong, if she holds, to go to 5-4. If not, then Chrissy can serve for the match. 60 will do. And Chris matches her. 5 all. And again now Everett to stay in the set at 5-6. That'll do. Serving 6-7. Chris Everett. And the band plays on now. It's 7-all. So Chrissy, even if she converts this break point, would have to roll for the set. But it's 1-78. And Chrissy, 8-7 here in the second set. The Americans already have the first match. They're going for number 2. If she can roll between a 1 and a 93. And she wins the set 9-7. So we go to the doubles with the Americans with 3 chances to win the Fed Cup or Federation Cup. It starts with Everett and King trying to close out Goolagong and Young tomorrow. And we'll have that match for you in a moment. So the numbers that matter on the dice. Everett and King, 1-79 is an automatic win. Goolagong and Young, it's going to be 1-80. And if we roll higher than that, Goolagong and Young, 1-65. Everett and King, 1-64. Americans won the first day singles, both the matches, Billie Jean King and straights, 6-3, 6-4. And Chris Everett over Yvonne Goolagong, 6-3, 9-7. And if the Australians win this, then we'll go reverse singles. It'll be Everett and Goolagong first. And if Goolagong can beat Everett, then we would go to Turnbull and King for the Fed Cup in the 5th and decisive match. But now, let's do some doubles. 1-79, yep. 1-80, yep. And again, we'll keep quiet and just roll these for you until something happens. That was close. That was not. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, so a break chance here for Everett and King on the roll of 96. They lead 3-2. And if they roll a 1-64, they'll be up 4-2, and it'll be their serve. They converted. Now at 4-2, can they consolidate it? 1-79. Yes. Everett and King to serve. 5-3, first set. And they do. So, the Americans 1 set away from a win in the Dream 70s Federation Cup. We'll have the second set for you in a second. So, again, an odd number of games. So, Goolagong and Young will serve first. And Australia's backs are against the wall. And 5 sets of this Fed Cup final, they haven't won any. The closest they came was Goolagong taking Everett to a 9-7 loss in the second set of the second singles match yesterday. And technically these would be played over separate days. So Everett and King 1 set away from the win. The Czech Republic and Czechoslovakia, by the way, are the winningest team in Fed Cup history. But the Americans, towards the end of the 70s and in the early 80s, just dominated. And you're seeing why. Goolagong to serve. Everett held. So did Young and King. Three all. Easy hold for King and Goolagong. Now Everett. This is actually to stay in the set at 5-4. So they're serving 4-5. Everett to keep it 5-5. They do. Young. Boom, boom, boom. Now King. Six all, Goolagong. Now Everett to stay in the set. 7-6 Australia. Same set for King. 7-8. 8 all. Now, Goolagong has a chance to be broken here. So 1-64, and it's 9-8 USA. It's not over if Everett and King convert here. But 1-64, and the Americans get the break. 99! Oh, wowzers. So now here's Everett to follow that, to stay in the set. 9-8 Australia. They do. Ten all. Well, I'm not sure how much of that I got, but it's over. What a second set. Here for the Americans. They won it 14-12. Goolagong was broken at 12 all. And so Billie Jean King serving at 13-12. 1-79 in it. She rolled a 52. Squeals on the American side of the net, and then hugs, and then hearty handshakes and hugs for the Australians, who fought long and hard, but fell just short. So we'll summarize this again, because I'm not sure which button I hit. And the final was a sweep, which I am surprised. The singles matches, Billie Jean King wins hers 6-3, 6-4 over Wendy Turnbull. And then I expected Everett and Goolagong to go 3 sets. It didn't. 6-3, 9-7. Everett wins her match. And in this impressive doubles final, again, this one should have gone 3 sets. It didn't. Everett and King win the first 6-3 and win the second 14-12. There. Now I think we got everything. So if you're interested in game-by-game tennis games, the name of this one is Unforced Errors. You can find it at robertochiavini.games.com or sportsreplays.net/Roberto. He's got some WTA finals and ATP finals, some yearbooks, a whole bunch of Davis Cup, Laver Cup, I think, and Federation Fed Billie Jean King Cup. So nation versus nation. Hopefully we gave you a good flavor. And I know it was just, an Excel spreadsheet, but hopefully we gave you the excitement of what this could be, because that was some good tennis. I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you the next time.